The day Cristiano Ronaldo lit up the field and showed Mohamed Salah whose boss was epic. The showdown between Portugal and Egypt went down on March 3rd, 2018, in a friendly as both teams were gearing up for the World Cup. On one side, Portugal had Cristiano Ronaldo as their main star. On Egypt's side, Mohamed Salah was the key player. It was a rare chance to see a fierce one-on-one battle between Cristiano Ronaldo and Mohamed Salah. The ref blew the whistle to start the game, and it kicked off with a bang. In less than 30 seconds, Portugal made the first move with Guerreiro, getting a pass on the left wing and whipping across into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo, perfectly positioned and unmarked, took the ball first time and blasted a shot toward goal. However, the accuracy was off, and the ball went way wide of the target. Shortly after, the Portuguese star got the ball up front and pulled off a slick heel pass to Guerreiro. Following the play, Ronaldo got the ball back, pulled some fancy footwork to confuse the opponent, and passed it back to Guerreiro. Receiving the pass, Guerreiro decided to send it back to Ronaldo, now inside the box, who tried to finish. But an opponent's defender managed to get in front of Ronaldo, blocking the shot. At the 6-minute mark, it was Egypt's turn to strike, with El-Neni sending a cross into the box. Trezeguet, well-placed, received the pass and set up the ball for El Sayed to shoot at goal. However, the Portuguese goalie made a solid save, keeping the score level. The rebound fell back to El Sayed, but as he tried to control it, he accidentally knocked it out of bounds. Now, it was Mohamed Salah's turn to take a shot. Around the 9-minute mark, the Egyptian star picked up the ball on the right flank, faced down the defense, and broke into the box, carving out space to fire at goal. However, the shot's accuracy was lacking and the ball went way off target. Shortly after, Portugal hit back with Cedric picking up the ball on the right wing and whipping across into the area. But before Andre Silva could connect with a header, an opposing defender cut off the play, clearing the ball away. At the 13-minute mark, Portugal made another attempt, with João Mario taking the ball up front and trying a long-range shot. Again, the shot's accuracy and power left something to be desired, and the goalie made an easy save. Now it was Cristiano Ronaldo's turn to reappear in the game. 17 minutes into the match, Ronaldo made another attacking attempt, this time driving the ball down the left wing. As he approached the opposing box, he tried to beat a defender with a dribble to make a pass. However, the pass was intercepted by the defender, halting the play's progression. At the 22-minute mark, Cristiano Ronaldo advanced with the ball in attack, managing to dribble past the first defender with some slick moves. But when facing the second marker inside the box, he lost control of the ball, which went out of bounds. Shortly after, the Portuguese star initiated another attack, this time receiving the ball on the right side. Entering the box, he pulled a move on the ball, creating space to fire a shot at goal. However, a defender from the opposing team managed to block the shot. Cristiano Ronaldo seemed determined to open the scoring. At 24 minutes into the game, Cristiano Ronaldo started another attack attempt, this time trying to deliver the ball to a teammate positioned inside the opposing team's box in a promising play. However, a quick Egyptian defender skillfully intercepted the pass and passed it back to the goalie, who mistakenly grabbed it with his hands, committing a critical error. This act resulted in a clear infraction, as it's explicitly against the rules of soccer to pass the ball back to the goalie to handle it in this specific manner. The foul called inside the box created a significant risk situation for the opposing team, especially considering Cristiano Ronaldo was positioning to take the kick. His renowned track record for converting free kicks into goals heightened the moment's tension. Ronaldo then fired a powerful shot toward goal, but in a surprising twist, a player strategically positioned behind the wall managed to block the ball amazingly, thus denying Ronaldo a nearly certain goal. Around the 30-minute mark, the Portuguese ace picked up the ball in the offensive area and faked a shot several times before choosing to pass the ball to Ruben Neves on his right. Neves, without hesitation, struck the ball first time toward the goal. However, the shot lacked the desired precision, sending the ball way off the target. At 34 minutes into the game, Cristiano Ronaldo tried to lead the team on the attack, but was stopped by a foul committed against him near the box. Preparing for the kick, the Portuguese star executed a strong shot, which unfortunately was blocked by the defensive wall, resulting in a loss of possession. Approaching the end of the first half, specifically at the 41-minute mark, a highly controversial moment unfolded when Portugal made a precise cross into the opposing area. After the ball bounced off several opposing and allied players, Rolando managed to connect with a decisive header, directing it accurately into the net. However, as the Portuguese players began their celebrations, the referee quickly intervened, signaling that the play occurred in a clear offside position, and for that reason, decided to disallow the goal, sparking controversy in the match. The second half started even more intensely. At 53 minutes into the game, Cristiano Ronaldo received the ball on the left wing and attempted to initiate an attack. However, his progress was halted by a foul from Fathi, who received a yellow card as punishment for the infraction. The free kick was taken with a cross into the area, aiming for Cristiano Ronaldo, who positioned himself to try a header. But before the ball could reach him, it was intercepted and deflected by another player. Now it was Mohamed Salah's turn to shine in the game. Around the 55-minute mark, Egypt's team organized a remarkable offensive, with Salah sending the ball to El Said on the left, who, without hesitation, returned it to the center of the field. Following that, Mohamed Salah caught the pass and, with impressive control, launched an extremely powerful and remarkably precise shot into the corner of the goal, making the ball cross the line, making any defense attempt by the opposing goalkeeper impossible. This spectacular goal scored by the renowned Egyptian star significantly raised the excitement among the fans, securing Egypt a leading position in the score and infusing joy from the crucial advantage gained at that moment in the game. But on the other side was Cristiano Ronaldo, who was not ready to accept defeat. At 63 minutes into the game, Portugal launched an attack with Bernardo Silva sending a great pass to Cristiano Ronaldo in the opposing area. As soon as he received the ball, the Portuguese star quickly executed a strong and well-directed shot toward the goal. However, the Egyptian goalkeeper managed to make an impressive save, thus preventing the goal that would have equalized the score for Portugal. Then Portugal won a corner, leading to a cross into the area that an opposing defender managed to deflect. However, the ball rebounded straight to Guerreiro, who didn't hesitate and fired a first-time shot towards goal. Despite the effort, Guerreiro's shot whizzed close to the post and went out, crossing the end line. At the 70-minute mark, Ronaldo tried to kick off an attack on the right, passing the ball to Gelson Martin. However, Martin struggled to control the ball properly, resulting in it going out of bounds. Shortly after, Portugal attacked again, with Gelson Martins receiving the ball on the left and whipping across into the area. Quaresma, well placed, got the pass and fired a shot towards goal, but the Egyptian keeper was alert and made a solid save. As the game approached the 78th minute, Egypt's coach decided to sub out Mohamed Salah, a decision he would probably regret later. With the game heading towards its end, at the 84th minute, Egypt's team conceded a foul near the area. Player number 18, Shikabala, stepped up for the free kick and executed a precise shot, but it wasn't enough to beat the Portuguese goalie, who made a successful save. At that moment, a Portuguese victory seemed almost impossible, but not for Cristiano Ronaldo, who was determined to fight until the last second. At the 88th minute, Portugal tried to respond, with Bruno Fernandes receiving the ball near the area and taking a strong, well-directed long-range shot. However, the Egyptian keeper made a great save, thus preventing the goal that could have tied the match. The game was almost over, and Cristiano Ronaldo hadn't yet made his mark. But it was precisely in the second minute of stoppage time that the game really started to turn around when Portugal mounted a sharp attack, delivering a pinpoint cross into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo, with perfect strategic placement on the field, jumped high and executed a technically skilled and extremely precise header, driving the ball straight into the back of the net in a masterful move. This crucial equalizing goal immediately lifted the spirits and hopes of the enthusiastic Portuguese fans. However, Ronaldo, always focused on the bigger objective of the game, consciously decided not to get caught up in celebration, opting instead to quickly grab the ball and promptly restart the match, showing his leadership and determination. Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't satisfied with just a tie. He wanted more. Then, on Portugal's final offensive play of the match, Ricardo Quaresma was brought down by a foul on the right flank. A critical moment. Determined, he got up to take the free kick himself, sending a precise cross into the area in search of the winning goal. Cristiano Ronaldo, demonstrating once again his unmatched sense of positioning, rose above the opposing defenders with a vigorous leap and headed the ball with remarkable force and surgical precision, directing it into the back of the net and scoring his name on the scoreboard again. However, the euphoria of the celebration was momentarily paused by the intervention of the video assistant referee system, which began a careful analysis to detect any possible infraction in the execution of the goal. After a period of tense analysis and anticipation, the referee finally confirmed the validity of the goal, thus securing an exciting and deserved victory for Portugal, crowned by an unforgettable performance by Cristiano Ronaldo. These decisive goals by Cristiano Ronaldo not only secured the turnaround for Portugal, but also highlighted the incredible unique ability of the Portuguese star to decide the course of the match in the most crucial and tense moments. The day CR7 scored in a classic match and celebrated by ripping off his shirt, totally clowning on Messi, was epic. That legendary face-off between Real Madrid and Barca went down on August 13th, 2017 at Camp Nou, kicking off the Spanish Super Cup finale. Barca, with Messi at the helm, had dunked on Real Madrid earlier that year at Santiago Bernabeu, with the Argentine legend bagging a goal and flexing by ditching his shirt, straight up taunting the rival fans. Now was CR7's perfect chance for a comeback against Messi, right in Camp Nou during a championship final, mimicking the move in a sweet act of revenge. This showdown added another spicy chapter to the intense personal rivalry between Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. The ref blew the whistle to start the game, with CR7 kicking it off from the bench. The first legit threat came before the clock hit 1 minute, when Barca's goalie goofed, letting Isco slide in and snatch a pass, snagging possession for Real Madrid. Isco flipped it to Kovacic, who took a first-time shot, but it was a soft one. An easy save for Barca's keeper. Around the 9-minute mark, Barca tried to strike with a long pass to Suarez in the box. The Uruguayan ace controlled the ball and fired toward the goal, but Real Madrid's keeper pulled off a solid save. Come the 17th minute, it was Real's turn to press, with Isco getting the ball on the left flank. Cutting into the box, he juked a defender, carving out enough space for a shot. But Isco's attempt didn't hit the mark, skimming past the post and out of play. Then, Barca launched a quick counter with Jordi Alba tearing up the field to the box and dishing to Deulofeu on the left corner. Deulofeu whipped it across, but the ball hit a Real Madrid defender's arm, halting the play. The Barca squad was hollering for a penalty, but the ref waved play on. Now it was Messi's turn to show up in the game. In the 19th minute, the Argentine superstar went to receive the ball in the midfield and ended up taking a hard hit from Casemiro, who got slapped with a yellow card. That foul, in a play that wasn't even a threat to Real Madrid, just showed how much Messi was targeted and feared by his opponents. In the 23rd minute, Messi tried once again to grab the ball and push forward, but yet again, he was stopped by a harsh foul from the opponents. The foul, committed near the box, was a major threat to Real Madrid, especially since Messi, taking the shot, has a rep for turning these chances into goals. The Argentine legend geared up and took a powerful shot, but the ball flew just over the crossbar and out. Around the 36th minute, Real Madrid launched an offensive, with Isco getting the ball on the left flank and moving towards the goal. Entering the box, he passed the ball to Gareth Bale in the center, who took a first-time shot, but Barcelona's keeper was on point and pulled off a solid save. Now it was Messi's time to reappear in the game. In the 39th minute, he got the ball on the offense and started a solo run, but was quickly surrounded by opposing defenders and ended up losing possession. Frustrated by the turnover, Messi tried to win it back with a slide tackle on Casemiro, who coincidentally was the same player that had committed a hard foul on him earlier. Because of this infraction, Messi was handed a yellow card. So far, the stars of both teams were dim in the match. Cristiano Ronaldo was on the bench, and Messi hadn't done much. Approaching the end of the first half, in the 44th minute, Real Madrid launched an attack, with Toni Kroos sending a cross into the box. Gareth Bale, positioned strategically, jumped for the header but failed to make good contact with the ball, sending it straight out of play. Before you keep watching the vid, hit that subscribe button, please! The second half kicked off way more lit. Just 2 minutes after play resumed, Messi got the ball on the offense and went for a solo play, charging at the opposing defenders and trying to juke them. But as soon as he hit the box, he got boxed in by the defenders and lost the ball. However, the game took a wild turn at the 49-minute mark when Isco dished a pass to Marcelo on the left side. Without skipping a beat, Marcelo whipped a cross into the box. But in a bid to cut off the cross with a slide, Piqué, Barca's defender, ended up deflecting the ball straight into his net, scoring an own goal. That goal was a major blow to Barca, with the stadium packed with fans watching their team score their own goal. Around the 52-minute mark, it was Barca's turn to push, with Aleix Vidal catching the ball on the right side and trying a pass to the middle for Messi. But the Argentine legend was a step behind, and the ball just sailed past. Keeping the play alive, Barca held on with Deulofeu, making another go at passing to Messi in the middle. Yet again, the famous Argentine player didn't capitalize. Shortly after, Real Madrid clapped back with Benzema, taking the ball on the left side and going all in on the offense. Reaching inside the box, he skirted past Piqué, who was left eating dirt, and slid a pass to the middle for Carvajal, who was straight up facing the goal. Carvajal hit it first, aiming for the net, but in a nearly miraculous move, Jordi Alba leaped in front of the ball, blocking another goal from Real Madrid. 55 mins into the game, Barca started an attack with Rakitic advancing and getting dropped near the box. The ref called the foul, and Messi lined up again to take the shot. The Argentine player focused and launched a powerful kick, which sadly hit the wall, blowing another shot at scoring from a free kick. Around the 57th minute mark, that's when Cristiano Ronaldo stepped into the game, subbing in for Benzema. The Portuguese baller was hyped to get in on the action, and he had limited time to flex his skills. But then, right after that, Barcelona got a corner kick. The ball was whipped right to Suarez, who nailed a header. But the goal didn't go through thanks to an epic save by the Real Madrid keeper. Now, it was CR7's time to shine. At 61 minutes, Real Madrid launched an attack. Cruz dished the ball to Ronaldo on the left side, and he dashed toward the opponent's goal. As he entered the box, the Portuguese ace tried to take a shot, but Piqué blocked it. Then Barcelona countered, with Suarez getting the ball wide open near the opponent's area. The Uruguayan player quickly decided to take a shot, but before he could celebrate, the ref had already called offside, nullifying the play. Now, it was time for Cristiano Ronaldo to get back in the mix. Close to the 70th minute, Gareth Bale got the ball on the right offensive flank, faced off against the defense, and crossed it into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo, who was well-positioned, jumped up and pulled off a spectacular bicycle kick. But man, his aim wasn't spot on, and the ball went out for a goal kick. If that shot had gone in, it would have been one of the sickest goals of his career. Cristiano Ronaldo seemed dead set on getting a goal. Not long after, the Portuguese star kept the pressure on the opposing defense when he received a through pass that put him face-to-face with the goal. Without hesitation, Ronaldo took a shot, sending the ball into the back of the net. But before he could celebrate, the ref called offside, canceling the play. Now it was Messi's turn to step up. With almost 73 minutes on the clock, the Argentine pushed forward and took a powerful shot towards the goal. But a defender from the opposing team managed to block it. The rebound fell to Denis Suarez, who passed it to Busquets inside the box, who tried a sliding shot to score, but his attempt went wide. Right after that, Messi got back into action, getting the ball in attack and unleashing a strong, long-range shot towards the goal. However, the Real Madrid goalkeeper was alert and made an excellent save. Keeping the play going, Messi intercepted the ball from the opponents inside the box and shot towards the goal, but the shot was blocked by the Real Madrid defenders. The ball bounced back into the area, and as Suarez tried to reach it, he was brought down by the Real Madrid goalkeeper. The referee then pointed to the spot and cautioned the goalkeeper with a yellow card, which sparked protests from the Real Madrid players. The chosen one to take the penalty was Lionel Messi, who with all his experience and skill, blasted a precise shot into the corner, leaving no chance for the opposing goalkeeper. That Messi goal gave hope to Barcelona fans, who now, with the score tied, had expectations of turning the game around. Right after, Messi pressed the opposing defense again with a quick counterattack, dribbling through the entire field with the ball. Approaching the box, he passed the ball to Suarez, who took a shot on the volley. Despite the shot being close to the target, it ended up going wide. On the other side, Cristiano Ronaldo was incredibly determined, seeking victory at all costs. At 78 minutes, the Portuguese ace advanced with the ball down the left flank, faced off against the opposing defense, and tried to cross, but the Barcelona goalkeeper intercepted before reaching his teammate. Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't about to throw in the towel that easy. Right after, during a Real Madrid counterattack, Cristiano Ronaldo got a long pass and sprinted at full speed towards the opposing goal. As he neared the box, he cut inside, making space for an extremely strong and accurate shot, resulting in a spectacular goal. This moment of brilliance secured Real Madrid's victory against a packed Camp Nou full of frustrated Barcelona fans. Ronaldo memorably celebrated this feat, taking off his shirt and showing off his athletic physique, an act that many interpreted as a dig at Messi. That's because Messi had pulled off a similar move, taking off his shirt in celebration during a previous game in the same year against Real Madrid. Despite scoring a goal, Cristiano Ronaldo was hungry for more. Not long after, the Portuguese ace received another through pass inside the box. However, before he could control the ball, he was brought down by an opposing defender. Contrary to expectations of a penalty, the referee chose to caution Cristiano Ronaldo with a yellow card, accusing him of diving. Since Ronaldo had already received a yellow card earlier for taking off his shirt during a celebration, this second yellow resulted in him being sent off with a red card. Furious at the decision, Cristiano Ronaldo reacted impulsively and shoved the referee, a move that clearly showed his frustration with the situation. Without Cristiano Ronaldo and with one player down, it was the perfect opportunity for Messi-led Barcelona to equalize the game. And that's what the Argentine tried to do in the 84th minute, initiating an attack, sprinting down the field at full speed, and passing to Denny on the right, who attempted a cross, but was intercepted by the Real Madrid defenders. The rebound fell to Barcelona, who tried a rehearsed play between Messi and Suarez. However, at the crucial moment, the Uruguayan couldn't find the target, and the shot went wide. As the game neared its end, almost hitting the 90-minute mark, Real Madrid unleashed an effective counterattack. Lucas Vazquez dished the ball to Asensio, who was pushing forward. Asensio, upon entering the opponent's box, fired off a powerful and precise shot, sending the ball straight into the back of the net, marking Real Madrid's third goal of the match. That beautiful goal sealed a humiliating defeat for Barcelona in the first leg of the Spanish Super Cup final in front of a stadium packed with fans. Cristiano Ronaldo's brief yet decisive appearance was a standout moment in the classic rivalry, with the Portuguese ace showing the world who's boss. In the second leg of the final, Real Madrid won again and clinched the competition. The day Cristiano lit up the field and showed coach Pep Guardiola who's the GOAT was straight fire. This epic showdown between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich went down on April 29, 2014 in Munich for the Champions League semi-finals. Under Pep Guardiola's leadership, title-holding Bayern was killing it with some legit players, including Ribery, Robben, Schweinsteiger, and Miller. On the flip side, Real, led by Carlo Ancelotti, was stacked with top-tier talent too, like Di Maria, Benzema, Gareth Bale, Modric, and Sergio Ramos. Among all these stars, Cristiano Ronaldo was shining the brightest for Real Madrid, being that player who could totally flip the script of a game with his skills. The ref kicked off the game, and it was intense from the get-go. The first serious play came around the 8-minute mark, kicked off by Real Madrid with a long pass heading towards the goal. Bayern's keeper quickly left his box to intercept, leaping towards the ball to smack it away. But the rebound landed at Gareth Bale's feet, who, seeing the keeper out of position, didn't hesitate to take a first-time shot. Despite the attempt, Bale's execution wasn't on point, and the ball ended up crossing the back line. 14 minutes into the game, Real launched a counter, with Cristiano Ronaldo making a sick back pass to Di Maria, who got the ball and immediately tried to pass to Benzema in the attack. But right after Benzema got the ball in the box, he got dispossessed by a Bayern defender, sending the ball to the back line and scoring a corner for Real Madrid. Next up, Modric took charge of the corner, sending the ball towards the area. There, Sergio Ramos, with some strategic positioning, out-jumped the opponents and headed the ball with force, blasting it into the back of the net. That masterful play marked Real Madrid's first goal of the match, securing a crucial lead in the clash. The game got rolling again, and it was getting heated. At the 16-minute mark, when Cristiano Ronaldo caught a pass near midfield, he got taken down hard by Bayern's defender Dante, who got slapped with a yellow card. That tight marking on Ronaldo was proof of how much the opponents feared him. Just a few minutes later, Real caught another foul, this time with Gareth Bale getting knocked down on the right flank of the attack. Di Maria stepped up for the free kick and, choosing not to go for goal directly, whipped in a cross into the area. Di Maria's cross flew over several players until Sergio Ramos once again met the ball with a pinpoint header, scoring another goal and bumping up Real Madrid's lead. Ramos was on fire that day, pulling off 2 header goals in a super short span. Now it was time for Cristiano Ronaldo to start showing up in the game. Around the 20-minute mark, the Portuguese star received the ball on the left flank, dashed towards the attack, and tried to cross into the area. But the pass got snagged by the opposing keeper. A few minutes passed, and it was Bayern's turn to try and bounce back. After some passing play in the attack, Ribery got the ball in the box and fired a shot at goal. However, his aim wasn't top-notch, and the ball ended up going wide. At the 26-minute mark, Ronaldo stepped up again, catching a pass from the defense and leading a swift counter towards the opponent's goal. Getting close to the box, the Portuguese unleashed a shot at goal, which just narrowly missed the back line. Despite missing that chance, Cristiano Ronaldo was all in to make a difference in the game. Around the 33-minute mark, Real started a promising attack with Benzema passing to Gareth Bale, who, using his speed, quickly headed towards the opponent's goal. Getting near the box, Bale made a precision pass to Cristiano Ronaldo, setting him one-on-one with the keeper. This time, the talented Portuguese player didn't let the chance slip by and bagged his first goal of the game, securing the third goal for Real Madrid in this hype matchup. At that moment, Pep Guardiola, the Bayern Munich coach, was facing a total nightmare, with his team down 3-0 at home in a Champions League semi-final. To add insult to injury for Guardiola, Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't satisfied with the current score and was dead set on increasing the lead. Around the 37-minute mark, Real put the pressure back on Bayern with Benzema dropping a deep pass to Di Maria in the attack. However, the opposing team's keeper, quick on the uptake, left his goal area and managed to clear the ball with a kick. Unfortunately for him, the ball landed right at Cristiano Ronaldo's feet, who didn't hesitate to go for a first-time shot towards goal, which just barely missed, going wide. Right after, Bayern tried to strike back with an attack. Yet, as Schweinsteiger got the ball near the box, he was taken down by Xabi Alonso, who got a yellow card for the foul. Robin, the Bayern captain, stepped up for the free kick. He took a shot that, sadly for him, lacked the accuracy and went way off target. Around the 41-minute mark, Bayern launched another attack, with Robin picking up the ball on the offensive left flank and trying to cross it into the area. However, Pepe, the real defender, blocked the shot with his face, dropping to the ground showing signs of pain. This caused outrage among the Bayern players, who suspected Pepe of play acting, believing he was just trying to slow down the game, given that Real Madrid was leading the score and showed no urgency to speed up the play. Close to the end of the first half, Cristiano Ronaldo got the ball on the left side and made a run for the attack, but was stopped after being fouled. Even though it was a considerable distance from the goal, the foul still posed a significant threat to Bayern, given Ronaldo's reputation for turning similar opportunities into goals. Ronaldo positioned himself for the shot and executed a powerful kick, but the ball went high and sailed over the goal, straight to the back line. The first half wrapped up with Real Madrid sitting pretty with a comfy lead and Cristiano Ronaldo looking all set to widen that gap even more. The second half kicked off with Bayern going all out, trying by all means to score. At the 52-minute mark, after a series of offensive passes, Lam sent a cross into the box, but it was quickly cleared by Real Madrid's defense. The rebound fell to Boateng, who immediately went for a shot on goal. However, Real's defenders blocked the attempt and the ball went out for a corner. A few minutes later, Bayern made another attack attempt, this time with Robin receiving the ball and opting for a long-range shot. Bayern's number 10 unleashed a strong and precise shot, which nearly hit the mark but ended up just wide of the goal. In the second half, Bayern Munich seemed to be in control of the game. At the 59-minute mark, they started another attack, this time with Ribéry getting the ball up front and deciding to go solo. Facing off against the opposing defense, Ribéry managed to break into the box and shot towards the goal. However, Real's keeper made an excellent save, keeping Bayern from scoring. Right after, Real Madrid organized a counter led by Cristiano Ronaldo, who picked up the ball on the right flank and rapidly advanced towards the opposing goal. But as he neared the box, he fumbled and lost the ball to the defender marking him. At the 63rd minute, Bayern Munich set up another offensive, with Toni Kroos receiving the ball in the attacking half and taking a shot from a considerable distance from the goal. The German midfielder executed a well-placed and powerful shot, but Real Madrid's keeper was on point and made an effective save. Around the 68-minute mark, Real Madrid launched an attack led by Cristiano Ronaldo, who pulled off a game-changer with a long and precise pass to Di Maria on the left flank. As Di Maria pushed forward, Ronaldo moved into a strategic position inside the box. Then, Di Maria whipped the ball back to Ronaldo, who tried to head it in. But Ronaldo's connection with the ball wasn't primo, and it went straight to the back line. At the 72-minute mark, Real organized a counter, starting with Ronaldo passing the ball to Benzema, who then lobbed a long pass for Di Maria to push the attack. However, Bayern's keeper read the play, leaving the goal area to successfully intercept the pass. By the 77th minute, after a series of passes in the offensive zone, Bayern created a chance with Toni Kroos getting the ball near the box and deciding to let rip a shot towards goal. Although Kroos hit it well, the ball flew close to the post and out, crossing the back line. As the game neared its end, Bayern Munich fans' hopes were fading fast, leading many to dip out of the stadium before the match was over. And to rub salt in Bayern's wounds, Cristiano Ronaldo was all in to widen the lead. At the 86th minute, Real Madrid went on the offensive, with Modric getting taken down near the opponent's box. Cristiano Ronaldo stepped up for the free kick, positioning himself for the shot. With determination, he blasted the ball, aiming for goal. However, his attempt met the wall, dashing the hopes of scoring from that chance. Minutes tick by, and close to the game's end, Cristiano Ronaldo gets the ball on the left side and moves towards the middle, trying to find space for a shot at goal. But before he could get his shot off, he was taken down near the box. The Portuguese star, who had missed out on previous free kick attempts in the game, was now determined not to let this chance slip by. This time, the free kick was positioned 24 meters from the goal, a distance Ronaldo knows all too well and from which he's netted several goals before. Given that his previous shots were blocked by the wall, he decided to switch things up. He went for a powerful and low shot, just as the opposing wall jumped, allowing the ball to sneak under the players and into the goal. The skill shown in that goal was a throwback to the legendary free kick prowess of Brazilian star Ronaldinho at Barcelona. With that stunning late-game goal, Cristiano Ronaldo definitely clinched Real Madrid's spot in the competition. Meanwhile, Bayern's coach Pep Guardiola was feeling the burn from the humiliation of getting trounced in a packed stadium during a Champions League semi-final. That same year, Real Madrid clinched the Champions League title, and Cristiano Ronaldo was crowned the world's best player.